Hey family, how you doing? It's super cloudy today, so apologize if the video is not as bright as it usually is. Um, got some notes here. Let's see. All right. I just want to. I just want to share another perspective about these devices that we use to communicate with and the manner in which we communicate. And I don't know. I'm going to date myself here, right? But used to be, we had a phone, one phone in the house, maybe two, but it was sharing the same phone number, like the same line, and a phone in this room and a phone in that room, I don't know. And you know, if somebody's calling you, they would call, and if you're not home, they would hang up and call back later. Or if you had an answering machine, they would leave a message and you would answer your messages when you got home. And in this way, you know, you could leave the house, you could go run your errands, do your shopping, go to work, whatever you had to do, without the distraction, without this device in your hand that, you know, you have to answer or give it some attention every time it makes a noise. Now, when I say you, I'm not referring to anybody in particular, but I'm just saying writ large. You know what I'm talking about. You'd be standing there having a conversation with somebody and their phone makes a noise and they go, oh, hold on just a minute. And they'll get the phone. If it's not already in their hand, it's right on their pocket and they'll pull it out. Like, that happens in the stores, you know, with the clerks, that you're standing there with your hands stood out. You got your bag of groceries, you gave the money, and he's ready to give you the change back, and his phone rings, and poof, he's gone into another world. And you have to just stand there until whatever person is calling him on the phone, until he finishes. So, what my notes here says is, a perspective. Like, because if we have, let's say we're task saturated and time busted, but is it more productive to, like, say I have a task in front of me and focus on that one task, or maybe two or three or four or however many you're juggling, however many things you got on your plate that day, right? Wouldn't it be just okay to just focus on that, give your attention and your time and your energy to that, your undistracted, devoted time and attention and energy to doing what you need to do, and then leave the phone, you know, for later, right? I think of all the lost productivity, like, oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. I'm just gonna pick one topic here, and it says pecking away at a screen versus a phone call. Here's a good example. I call the auto mechanic. Well, it's not a mechanic. It's a dealership, and you're supposed to take your car there to get it, whatever parts fixed or replaced or whatever you're looking to do. It's like if you have I don't know, a Honda, you take it to the Honda dealership, or a Toyota, you take it to the Toyota dealership. And literally, I used to be able to just call one number, speak to somebody on a phone. They don't. How do you say? There was no confusion. Caller ID. Oh yeah, I see your car here. And what can we do for you today? Get an appointment. Bada boom, bada bing. You're done in 2 minutes. And now no one answers the phone. It goes straight through to, like, I don't want to say voicemail. You can't even leave a voicemail. It just goes straight through. It says the line can't connect. Please send a message to this number on WhatsApp. Well, I gotta be the receptionist for your business now? Like, I don't want a bunch of... Well, all right. I'm just letting you know. Used to have one number for the dealer that fixed my car. Now I have 17. None of them answers the phone. It's all AI bots. And everybody, you know, like literally just something simple like, just tell me the part number. Like they're looking at a computer screen and the part number's on the computer screen and they got me on the phone and I'm asking them to tell me the part number and I'm ready to copy. And he says, well, let me hang up the phone with you, add you to my contacts, add you to my WhatsApp, and send you a message, and I'll copy and paste the message, or maybe I'll take a picture of the computer screen with the part number on the screen and send it to you. Just give me the part number. Like, why make it difficult? Like, why make it take more time, energy, and effort than it needs to? You peck. Another example, I'm trying to get somebody to come over to my house. Like, he's running a business, and I called him and said I'd like to get an appointment for you to come out and provide the service at my house. And he says, oh, I can't talk right now. Send me a message. Okay. Not, I'll call you back because this is my business and I want your business. I want your money as a customer. No. Make me call back. Okay, sure. Right. Because my time is your time. Fair enough. Send a message. Peck. Now, by the time it took him to tell me that he didn't have time to talk to me, and by the time it took him to tell me to send the message, and by the time it took me to peck out the message, and then the time that it took him to answer that message, it was a span of 6.5 hours. I still don't have an appointment. And this literally carried on for 3.5 weeks. There was more than 20 text messages. Sorry, doggy's here knocking into the table. Yes, I know, it's time to go to the beach. What was I saying? 3.5 weeks, over 20 text messages, back and forth, like, and I added it all up. Like, each message took this much time to type and this much time to elapse between the receiving and answer. And you could have just scheduled an appointment for me. You could have just said, look, I'm driving right now. Let me call you when I stop the car. Or, I don't have my calendar in front of me. Let me call you back when I get the calendar. And just pick up the phone and call and say, I have an appointment available for you on this day at this time. And you're done in 2, maybe 3 minutes. 3.5 weeks and 20 plus text messages later. I said, brother, if this is the way you're running your business, you're going to be out of business pretty soon. I mean, think about all the time that you spent doing this, that you could have actually been providing services for clients if they were able to get an appointment. I just want to, like, you know, and then the other thing about pack. It's like, just say what you need to say. Don't say, hi, ding, how are you? Ding, where are you at? Ding, and you're blowing up. Like, why is that necessary? It's like, what are you seeking? What is this that you're seeking? Can you just communicate in one sentence, maybe 2? And if you need to separate, there's a little return button on the screen. You know, return and send are not the same thing. They're not. I literally had somebody send me the amount of information that he put into this message. You could have spit it out in one sentence in 30 seconds or less. And he sent 27 messages. Boom. What the hell? I'm just saying. Is it just me? Like, life used to be a lot more simple and a lot more efficient. I don't know. Is it just me? Like, does anybody feel that this is a more efficient and fast and effective method of communication? No. And then the other thing that's missing is the human voice, right? I don't know. It's just, well, it's more artificial intelligence nonsense. So the more we engage with it, the more nut job everything will get, and completely dysfunctional and or disorganized and ineffectual and I don't know. You hear Florcito in the background. Maybe it's just me, maybe not. I don't know, family. Just have to spit that out. Stay tuned. Ciao for now.